Tate Freeman drops his way right onto the wave. Right to work right there with that 360 shove it. Back to the area with that ollie north 180. Right there with that 540 big spin. Big spins across the wave. Less than 10 to go for Tate. Another 540 shove it. Ollie Norris right there. 3 seconds left. 2 and 1 with a front side 180 ollie. Nice run right there from Tate Freeman. So Zen and Ash dropping it from that corner pocket, throwing a heavy gouge right there. That front side 360 shove it, spin that board the opposite direction it's normally supposed to go. We'll find a big spin right there. 360 shove it this time across the wake. Another big spin. Now rides out switch. Switch big spin on the opposite side of the wave. Showing some diverse places that you're throwing the tricks down. On that switch, 540 big spin. Less than 5 to go for Xana. And that'll be time right there for Xana Nash as she finish out that fakey big spin. So nice run right there for Xana Nash. And again, we're down to our last 2 heats of the day. We're finishing up with our junior flowboarding now. Professional flowboarders will be on the wave here shortly. Again, Quincy. Chuck, Sean, and Brad. You guys need to be checked in. The jersey's on, ready to go, so we give you guys a quick practice run. I do see Sean Severa getting his jersey on. And again, if you're interested in buying any of the jerseys you do see our competitors wearing right now, they are for sale. They're brought to you by Super Duper Surf. If you guys want to order one of those, head on over to Super Duper Surf's camp. They'll get you guys hooked up. Also, Bros is in the house. They got their merchandise as well. Surf Company's still hanging out over there. Make sure you head on over and check it out. They do have the jersey for all the competitors to sign, as they'll be donating those to the Westin. Thanking them for letting us take over 2 waves. 2 days of the wave time here today. Stops on top of the kickflip. Tate goes right to work, right to the air with that 180 ollie. Going to shove it down here in the flats. Well, backside shove it action. Big spin. Back to the air with an ollie. Throwing down that 360 on the action there. Less than 5 to go for Hayden. Throwing down that 360, shoving right there as time will expire. So this is now 3rd and final run time for our junior flowboarders. Getting the thumbs up for third and final run time right now. Logan Litterman dropping it again, making the trek out here from Utah. Throwing in a big spin all the way across the wave there. 360 shovels it across down here in the flats. Again, that water's coming at you about 35 miles an hour, so it's extremely difficult to do at the bottom part of the wave. Big spin down here once you get in the flats. Ten seconds to go for Logan. Stops on top of the kickflip. Into a big spin down here in the flats. 3, 2, and 1. Time will expire right there for Logan. Giving up for the rider in green. So again, working our way through our junior Flowboarders. Our professional men's Flowboarders will be on the wave, and then we'll be doing a best trick contest. We'll have a best trick bodyboard and a best trick flowboard. We'll be giving away some awesome prizes brought to you by the Wave Master. Steve throwing it down here. Wants to see some of the top riders in the sport push the limits, and they've been doing so all day. But sometimes these riders do hold back and don't bring all their tricks. But right now, try to take top spot with a 540, shoving across the wave. Again, big spin, utilizing every inch of the riding surface he possibly can. For another 540 big spin. Less than 10 to go for Tate. Or fakey 540. Back here with an ollie. 2 and 1 as he finishes out right there with a 180 front side ollie. To give it up for the rider in yellow, Tate Freeman.
Yeah!
So again, our professional riders are checking in. Got Quincy going first. Chuck, you'll be in the yellow. Sean, you'll be in blue. Brad, you'll be in your USA colors.
From the roof. What? From the roof. What roof? I'm jumping? You're jumping? That's straight from the roof. Seriously, go. Seriously, go. You gonna jump in there? From the roof. Yeah, buddy.
So Xana working her way right in, goes right to work with a 360 shove it. Into a front side 360 shove it. Reversing those shove it's back and forth there. Now ride switch, extremely difficult to do. She throws down that switch big spin. And these are our junior Flowboarders. You're about to see our professional Flowboarders take the wave here. And they're throwing it down again for the championship world title here. Xana throwing it down on a 540 big spin. Into the fakie. Throwing out her fakie big spin, regular big spins all across the wave. Less than 5 to go for Xana Nash. Snappy gouge there. Letting the boy, she will not be outdone as time will expire. Give it up for the rider in blue, Xana Nash. This is our final rider dropping in right now with our junior Flowboarding. Hayden Joss is going to have to go right to work. Tried for the aerial flip. Unable to connect, so he's going to regain his board and restart. Again, major falters will count against you. Stomps that kickflip. This time finds that varial flip in there. Nice 180 ollie down here in the flats. There's Snappy Gals trying to get that tennis court. 10 seconds to go for Hayden. Again, stomps on top of a kickflip. 2, 1. That'll be time right there for Hayden Chauncey, and that was our junior flowboarding final. Give it up for all those riders. And ladies and gentlemen of the Westin, it is now time for our professional flowboarders taking it away for our final of our World Flowboarding Championships of 2013. So make your way over to the wave right now as our top riders in the sport and all over the world are going to be represented right here on the FlowRider. We're giving them a 30-second practice run. So again, we are working our way through our professional men's flowboarding division. And then we'll move our way into our best trick contest. So we're gonna let these guys get a few practice runs here, warm them up. The best riders in the sport are gonna be represented right here on the FlowRider at the Westin. So make your way over from the pool or in the lobby. Come out and check it out right now. The professional flowboarders are on the way right here for the 2013 World Championships. And again, we gotta thank all of our sponsors for throwing it down here today, especially Fiji Waters and of course, World Class Bodyboards. Head on over to the World Class Bodyboard tent, grab yourself some of their awesome products they do have over there on display. And again, if you like any of the jerseys you see the competitors riding, those were brought to you by Super Duper Surf. Come on over to the Super Duper Surf camp located by the judges table. They'll hook you up with one of those jerseys that are going today. Also, head on over and check out the Bros camp. They've got plenty of their merchandise on display. And of course, Hype Surf Company in the house. Head on over and check them out. Also, we gotta thank Nuke Optics and as well Phoenix CVB and of course the Flow League of the World for making this all possible here. And of course we gotta again thank the Westin for letting us take over 2 days of flow riding on their gorgeous FlowRider that's been here now for 1 year. And their pool party last night was celebrating it today by hosting the finals on the FlowRider. So we're just about ready to kick it off with our professional riders. Give Brad Spencer our final practice run here. right, Westin, let's hear it. It is now time for our final of the World Championship. Give it up for our rider right now, representing Team Europe. Quincy getting ready to drop in for his 45-second run. Quincy starts off right away with a huge, heavy cut back down here in the flats. Goes right to work for that 360 shoving right there. Goes a 180 shoving across the wave. Wastes no time, stopping on top of that kickflip. So nice little fast plant variation there. Right there with that ollie with a grab on the nose. Throwing down that tray flip. Back to here again with an ollie. He's got some time left. Less than 5 to go for Quincy. Again with a tray flip, throwing it down. Give it up for the rider from Europe. Quincy going down, not to be outdone here in the finals. And like I said, our professional flowboarders are on the wave right now. The best of the best representing their home countries. Getting a chance now to drop in. Chuck Wright representing, coming out here from Orlando, Florida. Again, these riders are getting 45 seconds on the clock. They're being judged on their difficulty, their execution of the tricks, and of course their overall impression. All those scores